Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. But if you keep coming back, you're much appreciated. My name is Onwa and I am a teens coach. From the subject of the video, you already know that today's video is going to be different. So let's get right into the video. So during this period, I know our children are going to be spending a lot of time on the internet. So this video is really important. I will implore you to try to watch this video to the end if you can. So let's get right to it.
I never thought I would be chasing child predators. It was 2 years ago when our team intercepted conversations between a 12-year-old girl and a 40-year-old pedophile. He wasn't just talking to her, he was abusing her, coercing her, collecting images and videos, and no one in her life, her parents, sixth grade teacher, or friends, knew what was happening. I have a sixth grader of my own. I have 3 kids, actually, but you don't have to be a parent to be devastated by this. I work for a tech company that uses artificial intelligence to detect issues like grooming and sexual predation, and this is something we see constantly. These abuses are occurring quietly and mostly go unreported, and we want parents to know exactly what we know about what happens online. So we made a plan.
A man has been arrested for allegedly raping a 15-year-old that he met over Snapchat.
Instagram has become the #1 social media site.
At the top of the free download.
We've also seen firsthand the predatory symbiotic relationship that exists between Instagram and Snapchat.
We would create a fictitious 15-year-old girl, complete with a believable social media identity, put her online, and document how long it would take for a predator to approach her. But creating a person out of thin air is complicated. We needed photos, but we knew we couldn't use an actual teenager. It would have to be someone on our team. I'm 37, but our graphic designers assured me that with the wonders of photo manipulation, they could magically make me look over 2 decades younger. We bought clothes and accessories, studied body language and facial expressions. We methodically covered and edited signs of aging, wrinkles, weight shifts, and stretch marks. Meanwhile, we coordinated with federal, state, and local law enforcement. Then we built a story around her, a history, a family, a social circle. Libby was born in 2004 and is a sophomore who recently moved to Indiana. We created multiple online accounts for Libby, prominently displayed her age, and posted typical teen content. We even created virtual friends for Libby who would comment on her posts. With everything in place, we would launch the project, give it a few months, and see if anyone would buy it. So we hit the button, and Libby went live. Within the first hour of posting on Libby's accounts, 7 adult men contacted her. By the end of 9 days, that number was 92. The conversations ranged in severity from making sexual comments to sharing and requesting explicit photos and videos to manipulation and threats. The onslaught was so massive, it took 5 of us playing Libby full-time to keep up. We decided to move off-site where we could scale up the operation and gather as much information and evidence as possible. Since Libby is 15, men might try to falsely justify their actions towards her because of her proximity to adulthood. Would parents question, where's the bar? Would a 13-year-old face the same barrage of predators? A 12-year-old? How young could it possibly go? The graphics team transformed me into 11-year-old Bailey. Bailey is afraid of the dark. She hasn't had her first crush yet. She's still prepubescent. A parent might assume Bailey would be insulated from any sort of predatory attack. We launched our 11-year-old persona online.
444 and go. One like from a guy whose profile photo is a penis.
So
let's say
1 minute and 7 seconds. We have a message request.
Although sorry, 2 more requests just came in. How much time? 1 minute and 40 seconds?
Yeah.
How old
How old are you? You you go to the profile, you know that that is a child. It also says in the profile that the child is in 6th grade.
Another one.
It's just lighting up, like the inbox is just boom, 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 boom.
An incoming video call in less than 5 minutes.
I can't see you. Don't be shy.
They all say don't be shy.
Few parents know just how dangerous these platforms are for so many kids, so we brought some on site so they could see for themselves. 11-year-old Bailey's persona was approached with an even more disturbing level of manipulation and requests. While the majority of the abuse happened from a distance, our child profiles also received requests to meet up in person, especially our 15-year-old persona. 28-year-old Keith was relentless. Like the others, he took no issue with Libby's age. He shared explicit videos of himself. He treated the virginity of an underage girl as a prize to be stolen. It was a tough decision, but if Keith wanted to meet Libby in person, we would let him. We synced up with our law enforcement contacts, and within 24 hours, we were on the ground and ready to meet. We already had evidence of what he had done online, but was he willing to carry things out in real life? We knew 37-year-old me attempting to pass for 15-year-old Libby would be a challenge. But I would wear a hat, a lot of makeup, and a big sweatshirt, and see if he showed up.
Nice to meet you too. Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
Okay. Is it what you expected?
Well, yeah.
So you going upstairs?
Wait, so do you want to go for a walk first?
Okay. What's wrong? Why you're not trying to rush upstairs?
What was that?
Why you're not trying to rush upstairs?
I don't know. I'm a little nervous.
Now let's go upstairs then. Don't be nervous.
I've never done anything like this before, so I'm a little nervous.
It's the first for everything.
Yeah.
Don't be. I'm not gonna rush you. We can just go upstairs and talk.
Okay. Have you ever?
You wouldn't be shy.
Are you okay with me being 15?
I've never done it.
Oh.
But it's okay. I like to gentle, make you comfortable. I don't want to just get hurt feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Are you hungry?
I'm trying to dodge it. Let's go upstairs.
Cyber tips coming in from the National Center for Missing and Exploited.
Bark turns over these potential child predators to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Using the app has led to arrests like this one in Florida last year.
The brutal reality is that a predator doesn't have to be in the same room, building, or even country to abuse a child. Libby and Bailey may not be real, but they represent countless children who are being sexually and psychologically abused, both online and in real life. I think about how I would have felt as a young, impressionable child. I would have kept the abuses to myself for fear of being shamed and blamed. I would have suffered with it, secretly and quietly.
The video is very self-explanatory, but I would love to add 3 major points. The first thing would be sex education. Keep speaking with your child. As early as when they are 3 years old, we're encouraged to speak with our children. But for every age, you should know which one is age appropriate to keep dishing out to your child. But let your child know at every stage what is not right and what should not be tolerated. So as young as 3, as old as 24, continue talking. Don't get tired of talking. Then the second point would be teenagers love to explore. Teenagers are very curious and they love adventures. So they will want to know. You saw Libby going out. Now, yes, that was not a real Libby, that was virtual. But then real teenagers would also go to see. So it's not as if they are interested in wanting to having sexual relations with the person, but they just want to see. They want to know how far it would go. They want to see, did this person really come? They want to just know. So they are curious, adventurous. So that is why they would go out. So I would love to say, keep speaking with your teenagers and know where your teenagers are. Then the third point will be pay attention, know what they're doing, and keep saying it. This period, most of our kids are going to be spending a lot of time online because their studies have been moved online, and then we're also searching out sites that they could learn things online. So different things keep popping up while they are online, different sites, or they just might click a button that takes them to another site by mistake or just being curious. Any of the two, and then they will be exposed to several things. So know the sites that they are going to, know the whereabouts of your child, know where your child is per time, know what sites they are visiting, know whom they are talking to online, and sex education is critical. From 3 years old, begin to drop it in bits. Let them know. The safest place for them to learn sex education is from you, their parent. So don't let them learn it from a predator. Speak with your child and let your child find it safe to confide in you. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you love this video, kindly give this video a big fat thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Thanks a lot. I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.